Hey everybody, my name is Sherry Sutton and I am your marketing mentor. So today we're going to talk about how to get into all the places with the minimal amount of work. I hear from so many people that marketing is hard and it's so much work and there's so many things to do. And while there is obviously things to do, there are ways that you can take one piece of content and show up in lots of different places. So I talk about this technique in detail in my 3 marketing myths that are killing your business. It's a free training. I'm happy to share it with you. You can get it off my website or just direct message me and I'll send it to you. If you're watching this on Instagram, there's a link to it in my bio. Okay, so our goal with marketing is to create one piece of content and use it in lots of different places. So I'm going to share with you how I do that. So let's say tomorrow. So I have a presentation that I'm doing tomorrow. Now I completely forgot about what I'm talking about tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to talk about what to do when marketing scares you. So what I'm going to do are a couple different things. So I'm going to go to Canva and I'm going to create a marketing piece for it. I'm going to create one that's square. I'm probably going to create one that's in like a TikTok format that I can use as a reel on Instagram. I'm going to also create a Facebook event. So those are the 3 things I'm going to create. Then I'm going to go over to Instagram, let's start with Instagram. So I'm going to go to Instagram and I'm going to do either a post or a reel. A reel is always better, but if you're just not feeling like being on camera or whatever, you don't have to. Sometimes I actually will do a reel in Canva where I'll just do some moving images. Canva has a great ability to do that. So let's just say we'll do a reel. So I'm going to do a reel about the fact that I'm going live tomorrow with this presentation, talk a little bit about the content. Now I'm going to create that description of my live only once, okay? And then I'm going to reuse it over and over again. So I'm going to post on Instagram. I like to do a reel. Then I'm going to share that reel on my stories on Instagram. Stories are a huge place to market your business. Then in it, I'll actually put a link to being able to watch the live the next day. I'll often send them to my Facebook business page. Just depends on what I'm feeling like that day. So now it's been on Instagram on my profile. It's been on my Instagram stories. Then I will market it on my Facebook page. And what I do is I do a couple different things on Facebook. So first I'll create an event on my inside of my group. And when you create an event inside of your group, it allows you to invite everyone in your group. So I'll generally do that. I'll use the same exact graphic and I use the same exact text. So I'll do an event inside my group and it will invite everyone via direct message who's in my group. Then I'll also create one in my personal profile. So I'll create a Facebook event in my personal profile. Then I'll take that, I will share it onto my business page. I'll share it onto my profile. I'll also use it to share in all of my other groups that I might be a part of. So it's a great way. Let's say from that, I can just get another, let's say 5 hits on, again, that same exact content. One graphic, one piece of content, you get it out there in lots of different places. So let's say we're at 10 different things right now. Then I'll use the same graphic and the same verbiage to send out an email to my base. So just the promotion of that one event that hasn't even happened yet, I've already gotten 11 different touch points with the same graphic with a little bit of adjusting and pretty much the same content. Now, what I do is the next day, sometimes I'll do a like going live in, 5-10 minutes kind of a post. I might do that as an email. Just kind of depends if I feel like I'm overusing my welcome. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I won't. But then I go live in lots of different places at the same time. I'm doing it right now. So what I'm doing right now is I've got my phone and then where I'm going live on Instagram. And then on top of my phone is my camera. My camera is connected to my computer where I'm using a piece of software called StreamYard. And StreamYard on this camera is sending me out this live presentation to all of my other channels. So it's going out to LinkedIn, it's going out to Facebook, to my personal profile, it's going out to my business page, my group. It's also going live on YouTube. So there's going in a number of different places. So this live that I'm doing right now, and when I go live for, the webinar or the live I was telling you about earlier, I'm going live in 6 places at the same time. So I'll show you kind of my setup. So I'm going to do this right now on my, let's see, I'm going to do it on all the places where I'm streaming on StreamYard. So you won't be able to see this unless you're on StreamYard. But here is my setup. So I've got my monitors, I've got these little halo lights, and then there is my phone. Now what I do is I take my camera and I put it right on top, right there. And that allows me, so the camera on my phone is right here. So then I put this right on top of it. So when I talk, I look somewhere in between those two things. So I hope that was helpful. Again, sorry for folks on Instagram. I'm not able to move my phone around the right way, but direct message me if you want a picture of what that looks like. So StreamYard with Instagram and the camera. Would I love it if StreamYard could go live on Instagram? Absolutely, but they don't, so that's okay. All right, so now you've done all the promotion for your event. Now you're going to do the event itself. So you're going to go on StreamYard, you're going to go live on Instagram all at the same time in 6. So that's 6 different places you can get all at once, at least for me. Sometimes I have multiple business pages as well as my personal page and my group. So I get 3 on LinkedIn. But again, otherwise I do, 3 on Facebook. Otherwise I do LinkedIn and YouTube. And then on my phone, I've got Instagram. So now you've gotten how many different touch points? You've gotten 10 touch points on the promotion of the event. You've gotten 6 touch points on the actual event itself. And now what I often do is I'll generally do an email as well to my base afterwards with a synopsis of what I've talked about. I take that synopsis and I use it to do posts the day after. So I use that same exact synopsis of what I said, and I put it out into all those same 10, 11 places that I did the first time. So I'll take the synopsis, I'll send out an email to my base, I'll use it for a post on Instagram, which I'm going to share on stories. I'm then going to put it on my Facebook personal page, my Facebook business page, my Facebook group. I'll also put it in my LinkedIn personal page as well as my LinkedIn business page. And sometimes I'll share that with other groups. It just kind of depends. I prefer to use the groups to promote the fact that the event is happening and not the fact that it happened already. So it just kind of depends on what you feel like doing that week. But now I've gotten, so let's see, now I have to do math, God forbid. Okay, so 10 posts, right? 10 interactions at first. Maybe it was 11, but let's just say 10. Then we had 6 when we actually did the event itself. So we had 16, and then we added on another 8 with the follow-up afterwards. And so if I'm doing my math right, that is 24 different touch points that you can get with your client off of just one live. So what did I do? I created one graphic, which I resized. I created promotional copy. I created the content for the live itself, which is pretty much the exact same thing. And then I created a synopsis of that live. And just with those pieces of content, again, it's all created based on whatever I want to say in my live presentation. But just with those, I was able to get 24 different touch points with folks. So I hope that made sense. I know there's a lot of little jargon type things in there. Give me a holler. I'm happy to walk you through my process. Again, feel free to download my 3 marketing myths that are killing your business. It walks you through this as well as a bunch of other myths on what is killing your marketing. This one specifically addresses that marketing is hard and takes a lot of time. It doesn't need to, I promise you. So I hope that you enjoyed this live, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.